Hello. I suppose you haven't heard from me in a while. If you're wondering why I still have this voice, I want to bring you a smile. I want to read a poem I found on a forum on World of Warcraft. I'd like to start off with a little poem. I guess this shit's old as fuck. But anyway, credit goes to whoever wrote it. It wasn't me. We shall start off. It's a poem about Warlocks. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful RPG. Its name was World of Warcraft. And there was lots of things to see. The game had 9 different classes, each with their specialty. And you could choose completely which one you wanted to be. There were paladins, shamans, and druids. There were many things they could do. It also had mages and hunters. They kind of did pew-pew. And don't forget the priest and master of the heals. And of course the rogues and warriors. They were masters of fast kills. At last there was the warlock, wicked, awesome, and cruel. They were supposed to DPS like mages and debuff you in a duel. Well, this was what the book said, which was included with the game, but warlocks kind of sucked. Yep, that sure was lame. So people were happy with the classes they rolled, all except the warlock. They didn't give what they were told. So they went to the forums and said, I've got something to say. But all the classes replied, it's fine, just learn to play. And so the warlocks played. The first 60s were already here, but the warlock was still a mushroom, and they only got nerfed to fear. And the warlocks went to the forums and said, why am I not predator but prey? And all the classes replied, it's fine, just learn to play. Some time had passed now, maybe half a year, but warlocks were still useless, and again Blizzard nerfed fear. If they are keeping it like this, and don't know if this is what I'll stay. But all the classes replied, it's fine, just learn to play. But then something awesome happened. It sure was a beautiful thing. On that very day, Blizzard crowned the Warlock King. They got DPS like mages, even better at some times, and they could debuff people. As good as this sentence rhymes. Now people were feared of warlocks, not only the spell, because if they met a warlock, they were going straight to hell. And all the classes went to the forums and said, this is not good. No! Where's my free honor? My rank is now so low. We demand a nerf, Blizzard. This is not okay. But all the warlocks replied, it's fine. Just learn to play. Thank you. Anyway, I figured I'd read that. A woman was asking me if I was going to do a podcast, and I felt like shit today. For some reason, I don't know, something got in my guts and fucked me up. I don't know, but I just wasn't feeling very good at all. And I tried to do a podcast at home this weekend at the little studio, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like it hit a podcast block, like people get writer's block. We just didn't have nothing, man. There wasn't anything going on. Nothing really in the news. Rebecca, I don't know. There was 2 different subjects she didn't want to talk about. And it was like, fuck. Because I I started talking to her about one thing, and she was like, I don't really want to talk about that. And then I started talking about another thing, and she was like, you probably shouldn't talk about it. Oh, the censorship. Get out of my face. Can't have it. So, anyway, I'm not saying nothing bad about her. But, yeah, I'm here. I don't care if I don't have any material. This is all about, just me giving you guys some shit. And, speaking out to my peoples, man. And, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. I wanted to do that little World of Warcraft poem. It was fun. But, sorry, I'm plugging this thing in there. Just got done fueling up, heading to, somewhere in Iowa. I'm on the wrong side of the road because there's construction and they got both directions of traffic on one side. I'm in Owatonna, Minnesota. I wanted to kind of do a little recollection, I thought. Now I can't remember what it was. Well, yeah, I have felt like shit today. I don't know, some kind of stomach something going on. But, like, it was like an exhaustion thing. Like, I got, like, sick, but, like, I laid down and slept for, like, 2 hours. Just randomly. I don't know. Maybe I'm overdoing shit. I am 32. Whatever. So anyway, I hit, this might be more for the little WoW players, but if you're anti-WoW or anti-gaming, why are you listening to this anyway? But, so anyway, I personally played a lot, well, no, I didn't play a lot this weekend, but I did manage to get to see some in-game content where my monk is level 110, and that's the end level cap, and you get to start doing your artifact weapon shit, stacking it up, and you get to do your honor talents and a number of other things in that, and I was really enjoying that. But, of course, you have to let the dog out. You got to go and do this and that and the other, and just a number of things. Can't really sit down and have any real content time, except for late at night, when everyone in the house is falling asleep, and the rest of the night is for me to keep. Then I wake up tired the next day. But I haven't been going to bed too late lately. It's been like midnight. But yeah, I figured I would break out that funny little poem. Fucking Warlocks, man, they didn't come alive until like a second expansion, third expansion. God, they sucked so bad. Now they are the shit. You put all your dots on somebody if you're affliction, and dots are damage over time, and they just put 6 or 7 of them on somebody and watch them melt. And there's nothing they can do unless they dispel, which is the worst thing you could do. Do not dispel any warlock things. Just try to outlive it. That's my advice for you. If you dispel, you're going to lose half of your health, and some of the dots are going to stay, and you're going to be silenced. I think the only dot that stays is the, not corruption. I must think of this. Can't remember. One of them stays. How about that? So don't dispel. If you're a healer and you're like running away, dispelling, and killing yourself. But anyway, if you guys haven't played World of Warcraft and you have thought about playing, do